Uh, I'm Humidion. I usually make music, but I figured I love weirdcore games. What the hell? And so I'd make this video playing Soup. The game is called Soup 0.9. And I am going into this like fully blind. Basically, I think there are 5 days. And that's it. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is as far as I've went. So this is like an LSD dream emulator type situation, I guess. Okay, so that's looking around. How do I move? Oh, shift. Ah. I mean, this is very nice. This is very Aphex Twin coded. Whoa. Hello. Is this us? Alright, they're always facing away from us. Okay, I know what we must do. Touch the walls. And yeah, I don't think it's gonna get much more interesting than this, but I love games like this where you can just let your mind kind of relax. It's like a brain. No, it's a sphere. Gradient map. Okay, there's some like texture filter on my vision. Who dis? What am I looking at right now? It's some sort of ghost figure. Bamboo forest. Logan Paul type beat. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. So I always like trying to figure out what the person was thinking when they were making a certain game. Like, what is the purpose of this? You know what I mean? Because if it's anything like LSD Dream Emulator, then it's supposed to just be a record of this person's dreams. But I don't know. Is there some like internal meaning to this? Okay, and that was day one. Interesting. Oh, I love this music. I'm gonna turn this up. Oh. Oh, and the walking sounds too? I think they're different now. What is this? Like a optical illusion type of thing? I mean, I know that it isn't a real optical illusion, but you know what I mean. Oh, how nice. And there's like rainbow gradients on the sides of the walls. I'm disturbed by this room. It's something about the flutes in the background. Who are you? What? So who is this? What are they up to right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is the child? Okay, so this is supposed to be like a children's drawing, I guess, right? That's why all the proportions are off and the eyes look weird. But it's more complex than a children's drawing. Oh, there's a mouse. What happens if I try to catch the mouse? Nothing. Okay. Sayonara. But yeah, as I was saying, it seems like something more than just a dream simulator now to me, because this wouldn't be in an adult dream, I don't imagine. Like, you don't... I personally don't dream about kids' drawings. But yeah, interesting. Okay. Ooh, I love the texture on this one. Like, one of my favorite music eras is the 2000s, because that's when everyone decided to start getting computers because they became affordable. And so just random people were making the most insane stuff out of their parents' house, I guess. That's cool. So it's supposed to be an ocean? What is this? What is this pink thing? Person standing there. Who are they? I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay. Oh goddamn, we're in a club. Okay, same person, but they are digitized now. They are hologram. They are not real. We are undergoing AI psychosis in 2007. Okay, cool. I like this. I like this very much. This is some like spectrally edited piano, I think, from the sound design. Whoa. And the sounds when we walk? That's freaky. Big fan. Okay, so what are you like? What is the through line here? Like, what connects this drawing to the previous room Like, there was some sort of club theme, right? Because we had that a second time. We had some nature stuff. We had like the bamboo forest. We had the whales swimming. Then we had like the children's drawing. Maybe this is somehow related to the children's drawing. I see a star at the top. Is this supposed to be like a Christmas tree, or what am I looking at? Oh, maybe it's a birthday cake? Well, I don't know. I got no clue. Okay, what is this supposed to be? Maybe these are like northern lights. Or maybe I'm just looking into it way too much and I should just go to the next room. Okay, that was day 2. Fascinating. Whoa, okay. I feel intimidated right now. Is this like a social anxiety thing? Ooh, very nice. Outlet. So we're not in the center this time, for whatever reason. Okay, and it's playing some like emergency noise. What am I looking at? What is this? Is this like a dial? Is this like a barometer or something? I don't know. I wish I knew. This looks nautical to me, for whatever reason. Maybe it connects to the whale theme that we saw earlier. What about the floor? Yeah, I don't know. Yo, okay. Big fan of this. This is very Aphex Twin. Bunch of books. Somebody's bookshelf. I like it. Oh yeah, I mean there you go. That's literally a pixelated Aphex Twin cover. I see. I clocked it. Let's see. Well, actually, what else is there? And there's the mice running around too. What else is there on the bookshelves? Maybe we can get some meaning out of this. That looks like that jar thing over there. Kind of looks like it's holding a bunny. I'm not sure the significance. Oh, I wish I could recognize these covers. I bet they're probably album covers. Because this person seems like they listen to a lot of music. Like this. What is this? Sphere with white stuff in the middle. Is it like a boombox or something? I don't know. But yeah, it's cool. Oh wait, and it's not a square. The geometry of the room, I mean, or I guess a cube. It's slightly angled on the top. Well, anyways, let's keep going. Whoa. Okay, it's hard to find my bearings in this room. What am I looking at? These are like just vertical blue lines. Very abstract, this one. It kind of reminds me of that white room with the like aurora borealis looking stripes that we saw earlier. And the music too. I'm just trying to listen. What is the music? I can't figure out what the audio source for that one is. Maybe some sort of like vibraphone that's super distorted. Cool. I don't understand it though. But there does seem to be some sort of general theme between the rooms, or maybe like a palette of topics that the creator sticks to, I suppose. Whoa. Okay. So we're speeding through this room. So these are puddles, I imagine, with power lines. Right. It's a rainy day. Rain boots with an invisible person. Maybe this is the same girl that we saw in the previous rooms. Why is she invisible? symbolism, maybe. I don't know. Oh, and vague footsteps in the background. I like it. So yeah, I guess every room isn't a cube. Vaguely like a house shape. Okay, I believe that was day 3. Day 4. I wish I could read this. What are you saying? This has no meaning to me. But maybe I'll check it out after I play this, and I'll let you guys know what this means. If I would assume, if I had to guess, maybe it's some sort of like Japanese work of literature. Like a lot of the things seem to be related to school. And if I had to guess, the creator might be on the younger side, or at least reliving younger memories, because apartments, rain boots, the schoolgirl uniform, going to raves. Like, I wouldn't imagine they're over 30 years old when they made this. It's cool though. It's cool. Ooh, I love this. The sound design. Oh my gosh. That's this is very Deftones. Deftones digital baths. I love that song. Ooh. And the sonar sound when you walk. That's cool. Oh, I dig this. I dig this a lot. This is literally that one Pokemon. It's I think it's Porygon. Literally look at Porygon and look at this room and you'll know what I mean. This room is giving Porygon to me. Cool. Cool. I just want to chill here, honestly. I might do a cut. I just want to listen to the music. Oh, I didn't even notice this before, but do you see like the way that the pixels sort of bounce between the blue border and the red border of the wall, the floor and the wall, as like our character moves up and down very slightly? I love that. I'll have to make a song like this at some point. Ooh. Granular. So what am I looking at? What is this? What are we looking at here? Is this like cabbage? Immediately is my first thought. Or like popcorn? It's not popcorn. I don't like it. I'm unnerved. And what about the floor? What is this, like Pokemon Blue or something? Who are you? Why is there just an octopus here? This doesn't make any sense. I guess it's not supposed. I guess that's the point. Ooh, I'm a big fan of this room. I keep saying that for every room. I keep saying, oh, I like this room, but there's something about something being so uncomprehensible and beyond logic that kind of just shuts your mind off that I really enjoy, you know? Oh wait, this is the same textures that they use for a different room, I think, where they had the power lines. Yeah, I think when it was raining. That's cool. So what is this? There was, I believe that was the room where we had a girl in rain boots and an umbrella and she was invisible. And now there's, instead of that, there's clear skies and this thing. So did she like disintegrate? What happened to her? That's cool. And there's the mouse running around again. They don't like us. What happens if they reach the end? Okay, they just no clip through. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Very shamanic. This is very Yume Nikki, this room right here. I love that game. And it's crazy, like, this was made in the earlier internet when space was so limited, right? So it's cool that all the soundtracks had to be like a loop. Like, this is, what, like a 4-second loop? And so you could be so efficient with it. So what am I looking at? This is obviously a person, right? Like, is this Is this like female symbolism at the top here without going into much detail about that? Or maybe even male symbolism, I don't know. Legs crossed. So obviously they're like meditating. So I assume this has shrooms were involved when this game was made. That's cool though. Carpet in the center. Okay, and that's day 4. Day 4 was my favorite so far. It had the most for us to chew on, you know. Huge emotional shift. Perhaps the days were when the rooms were made. But yeah, we go from sensory overload guy sitting in the center to just wind, you know. That's cool. I assume these are clouds. This is a callback to that one room where it was just sky. This is that children's drawing again. But the colors are changed for whatever reason. I wonder why. I think this is just a color inversion. Is this a color inverted version of that room? It very well might be, actually. Anyways, cool. Ooh, I'm a fan of this. So what is this? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Does it say post? Oh, it's a postal service box, I think. These houses here. Is this just a Japanese city? I would assume so from that Japanese title. That's cool. But yeah. Regular footsteps. Oh, and we're walking on houses, I think, this time. Let me see. What is that? What is that thing in the middle? Like the like chocolate bar looking thing. I think that's the house. I think these are houses too. So we're in the air. I think. Bird's eye view. Anyways, fascinating. A lot of sky themes in this game. I like the ambiance too. Whoa. So, I can barely make out what this room is. Huh. There's text in the center. Oh, ew. Why is it making that noise? Oh. And what does it say? Okay, no clue. Why is there a telephone in the background? I wish I knew what this said. But anyways, I'll look it up and maybe that'll give some more context. Oh yeah, and there's like that menu wants to go up that tells us how to move. Anyways. Whoa. Okay, this is the room with the like rock sign hands that we saw before. Do you see the hand? It's the same exact picture. I don't remember what the walls in that room were, but maybe they're the same too. Sonar in the background. Yeah, very somber this day. Whoa, I'm upside down. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this though. What is this, like swirling water patterns? Oh, that's nice. There's like a firefly. We can't touch it, yeah. Oh yeah, we're walking through water in a lot of these rooms. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Also a visual effect. There's like a vignette. Who are you? Is this Patrick Bateman? I don't know. But this is that like, what is it called? Like the TV air screen. So this person was probably born around the era of TVs. If this is like that significant in their memory for them to include it in a video game. If I had to guess, they're probably like 80s or something. Because I think TVs were doing this in the 80s. I don't want to sound uneducated, but I genuinely have no clue. Wow. So that was definitely interesting. That was definitely true. So that was soup0.9. I want to see if the rooms are different. I think the rooms are the same. I think they just appear in a random order. Yeah, here's this one, which is cool. Aphex Twin Room. Yeah. That might be... Ooh, that might be actually the creator of the game. Might be like a self-portrait type thing. Yeah, so that was soup0.9. Okay, so it was originally released in 2007, so I clocked it. Like, again, I don't know anything about this game, but I'm glad I got that. And so I think because I was testing this so much, I didn't get the screen, but if your number of plays is under 5, you see this screen, which means good night, which makes sense. So it's not an LSD emulator, it's a dream emulator, so it's closer to Yume Nikki, which is respectfully, I've never had those kinds of dreams, man. I don't know what the creators got going on in there, but I've never dreamed like that, though I wish I did. So to quickly summarize everything that I was talking about, basically it seems like there seemed to be a collective of Japanese video game creators that were into trippy games like dream games, things like that. I even wonder if the creator of Yume Nikki might have been part of this collective. I don't know. But anyways, they met together, and Don decided, who's like the main creator of the game, decided to have a bunch of people make rooms for the game. And so if you look through the game files, the rooms actually have the names of the respective creators. So there's Don, there's Kat, there's Rua, there's SSS, Tak, and similar thing for the background music, though I think Don made the majority of it, though Tar also contributed. And yeah, so they met together, they decided to make this game. And about the text in the poem room, actually this was written by Don when he was a psychology major, so it's cool that we clocked his age too, because remember I said like he's around the 80s. I think he was around the 80s, because if this was released in 2007 and he was a college student, he might have been born around like, you know, around 87, somewhere around that. And yeah, apparently this poem was about bipolar disorder and also being dependent on a person. So that's interesting. I don't think it had much connected with the other rooms. And I think a statement that sums up the way that this game was created was, I think it's more appropriate to say that the mood is expressed in fragments rather than there being a deep story here. So I think that speaks to the whole game, that sometimes these games are not made top down, if that makes sense. Meaning they're not made with like a certain intention in mind. Like each room is meant to capture the immediate sort of emotional mood that the author of that room was feeling without much connection to the other rooms. But still, I think you can make meaning for yourself, you know, just like any piece of art. You can connect them in your mind in a way that has meaning to you, which I think is what's really cool about all these games. And also what I like to do is try to piece together what each author was thinking. So if I was like super dedicated, I would have gone and I would have looked at like which creator made which rooms, and then tried to figure out, okay, this creator was thinking about this kind of thing, this creator was thinking about that kind of thing. Play that, because I've listened to a little bit of the soundtrack already, like just while I was nerding out over this game, and it sounds really cool. It sounds like, to be honest, a little bit more advanced than the soundtrack for this game. And so since I'm already digging this game, this soundtrack, you know, why not run it back? But anyways, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope this was relaxing as it was for me. And yeah, I got a collab with Hickey today, so hopefully that's going to go well. Check out my music if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. Bye.